Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Lost to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And back to the air on second down. Finds a tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Got the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that.
He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They give it back to him. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With the draw, it's Montgomery. He's past the sticks. What a cut. Now he's loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
On the move from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Motion from the wideout. They want to run it left here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Still looking to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Running inside, it's Montgomery. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out.
Open field on the right. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Michigan offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll run him again. Down he goes.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Underwood. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Underwood. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Plows his way ahead. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Motion from the wide receiver. On play action. Right side, it's Montgomery. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Lets it fly. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Sells to fake. Rolls right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. A nice...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Making the adjustment. Fourth down, Underwood. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Crosses the 10.